Let's take a moment to center ourselves. So sitting in a comfortable seat with the shoulders relaxed down from the ears and the feet either resting on the floor or on top of a blanket for support. The back is lifted and lengthened and the whole body relaxed as you take some deep, full breaths in and out. The gaze of the eyes, even behind closed eyes, is gently lifted up toward the spiritual eye. One way to do that is imagine you're looking out at the distance to a mountain peak. So the gaze is just lifted up above the horizon line to the top of a mountain, drawing energy to the forehead. Yogananda called this the doorway to infinity, also known as the sixth chakra, seat of superconsciousness. So feel your awareness resting at this point. The belly relaxed as you breathe. Feeling a sense of inner alignment and unity with all that is, especially the quality of divine light, divine love, divine peace. Another deep, full breath in and out. Let's bring the palms of the palms of the hands together to the heart center, mentally affirming this inner reality of light and divinity of your own soul nature and that of all souls. We say together, Namaste. Namaste. Okay, so our focus today is on Swadhyaya, which is self-study. And when we talk about the self, what we're talking about is our highest self. So it's a practice of deep listening and observing and noticing and for these qualities of the soul. And another practice that we line up with Swadhyaya is from the yamas, which is self-honesty, non-lying. So as we practice today, I'll just invite you to be listening truthfully to your own highest understanding of who you really are, right? Beyond the body, beyond the activities in this incarnation. Yogananda said we are far greater than we realize. And when we do come to realize our true nature, that is the essence of self-realization. So just offering that as an invitation today as we practice together. Let's stay seated for a few warm-ups. We'll practice a circle of light, circle of joy. So the hands at the heart, we inhale as the fingers interlace and the elbows lift up. We exhale as the hands move out in front. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretch tall. Feel that beautiful stretch in the spine. As you exhale, the arms come down and you visualize light and joy surrounding you. The hands come behind the back, fingers interlaced, and you lift through the heart center, expanding the heart and the chest. Release and exhale, arms float. Palms together, hands at the heart. One more time, inhaling. And exhale, breathing in and out through the nose if possible. Inhale, lift and lengthen, stretching. Release and exhale, arms come down. Light and joy surrounds you. Fingers interlace behind the back. The hands extend out as you lift the heart forward. Release and exhale, arms float. Palms together and hands back at the heart. Very nice. From here, let's practice shoulder roll. So your hands can be on your thighs or on your shoulders. And we'll move them slowly. And you can align this movement with your breath if you like. You could inhale as the shoulders come up and exhale as they come down. And reverse directions. This is nice for helping to maintain range of motion in the shoulders. It's nice to do just anytime you think of it during the day, just to loosen up those muscles. Very nice. And the hands rest on the thighs. Let's stretch out the back of the neck. We'll inhale, lift through the crown of the head. And as you exhale, bring the chin down towards the chest. Keep the shoulders relaxed down from the ears and take some deep, full breaths in and out. And we'll inhale the head back to center and exhale, turn to look to the left, looking over the left shoulder. Body relaxed and belly relaxed as you breathe. Gentle stretch to warm up the neck. And inhale back to center, and we'll exhale, turn to the right. Keep the breath flowing as you stretch. And we'll inhale back to center. And then we'll exhale left ear towards left shoulder. Now you can increase the stretch if you like by bringing the left hand up, but only if you feel you need that. It's just a gentle warming up of the muscles. And inhale up and exhale to the other side. Right ear towards right shoulder. Very nice. And inhale back to center. We'll interlace the fingers and bring them behind the head for butterfly. So we inhale, expand the heart and chest, the arms come back. And then as you exhale, you bring the elbows towards each other and the chin comes towards the chest and the back rounds slightly. Flowing with your breath, when you're ready to inhale, you expand back. Feel that sense of expansion and openness in the body. And then as you're ready to exhale, bring the elbows towards each other, chin to chest, and draw the head down. Keep flowing with your own breath and your own sense of rhythm. Now you can pause in either direction, so you could stay in expansion. If you do pause, keep the breath flowing. And the same with bringing the elbows together, the chin to chest, and the head forward. You could pause here, stretching out the spine, the back of the neck. And then we'll come up one more time, and we'll reach up and exhale, arms down to the side. Very nice. And from here, we'll practice side-to-side stretching. I'm just going to sit back in my seat slightly. You can use the legs of the chair to help balance yourself. So we'll inhale, left arm up, lift and lengthen, and exhale over. Come over as far as is comfortable. Again, use the chair leg if you like. Rotate your head to look to the sky. Breathing into this beautiful side stretch. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. Parigasana, the gate pose. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. And then we'll inhale up and exhale down. And we'll go to the other side. So inhale up, lift and lengthen, and then exhale over. And rotate your head to look to the sky. This is modified gait, Parigasana. Waves of joy surge upward in my spine. And we'll inhale up. Nice. And exhale down. Very nice. From here, let's come into royal pigeon pose. So we're going to take the left ankle and cross that over the right thigh. And the palms of the hands are together, resting on the calf. And first you're seated, but the torso is just basically neutral. And you want to check in with yourself. Notice how the left hip is doing. Take care of your knee. Make sure there's no pain in either place. And then begin to breathe deeply. This left leg, you could bring it forward. Sometimes I walk it forward a little in case if you're going to come forward in your seat. So that'll help you with stability. So taking some deep, full breaths in and out. Really listen to your body as you practice self-honesty. What is truthful for you in the practice? Don't go further than the body is ready to go. Keeping yourself with each breath relaxing more deeply, you may find that the body does begin to come forward. And you can allow that to happen as long as that's comfortable. At a certain point, you can turn the palms of the hands upward. Again, continuing to offer the heart forward, the body forward with the breath as you relax. The affirmation is, I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. And then if you like, you can release the head and neck, rounding the spine, surrendering completely, breathing deeply. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. To come out of the pose, we'll inhale up, back to neutral, uncross the legs, feet are side by side, and the palms of the hands rest on the tops of the thighs. Relaxed breath, keeping the gaze of the eyes lifted to the point between the eyebrows, mentally affirming, I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. Rajaka Pottanasana, the royal pigeon pose. And we'll go to the other side. So now we'll take the right ankle and cross that over the left. And just notice if right away it feels different. It's not uncommon that one side of the body is a little more flexible than the other. So take care of yourself. Work with that truth, whatever is right for you. Palms of the hands are together. First, I like to begin with a clearly neutral position of my spine. So that might mean bringing yourself back slightly, lifting and lengthening through the torso, through the crown of the head, the body relaxed, shoulders relaxed down from the ears, breathing deeply, and then just begin to deepen your awareness of the pose as you practice it, mentally affirming, I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. And as the body wants to come forward, if that's true for you, it will signal to you to lean forward. It will begin to feel better to do that. And if that's not the case, then we don't come forward. Through deep, full, relaxed breaths and the body surrendering and relaxing, we find our truth in the pose. How can you rise above all thought of past and future resting right here in the eternal now. Turning the palms of the hands upward, and if you like, coming forward just a little bit more, if that feels right for you. You have the option of releasing the head and neck. To come out of the pose, we inhale up, bring ourselves back to center. Turn the palms of the hands upward, the feet are on the floor or resting on top of a blanket for support. A few deep breaths in and out. I rise above all thought of past and future into the eternal now. Very nice. Let's come up into standing, and we'll practice a standing backward bend using the chair for support. So I'm going to turn the chair to the side, and what we'll do is first bring the left leg back so the right leg is forward. You can keep your hands here the whole time. We'll bend that left knee, and if your hands are on the chair, you lift through the heart and keep your hands here. Another option is to bring the hands to the heart, or to bring the hands above you and lift the heart just a bit more to the sky. Breathing deeply, graceful backward bend, standing backward bend, Muktasana, the quality of inner freedom, especially in the heart center. Mentally affirming, I am free. I am free. Feeling that sense of inner freedom, and how these two poses and these two affirmations support one another. No thought of the future, no concern of the past. Resting right now in this moment and being here, opening to the quality of inner truth, of soul freedom. I am free. I am free. To come out of the pose, we'll straighten that right leg. If the arms are above you, exhale them down. You can use the back of the chair for balance to come forward, keeping your hands here or bringing them to your side. Yogananda said, we are free. The journey of self-realization is one of remembering, awakening to that which is already true. I am free. I am free. Very nice. We'll go to the other side. So now we're going to bring the right leg back, and I like to step my left knee forward. Sometimes I'll walk the foot forward, bend that knee. Make sure it's going in the direction of your toes, and choose to have your hands on the chair, on the heart, or lift them above you and bring the heart up towards the sky. Deep, full breaths in and out. I am free. I am free. We practice these affirmations to remind ourselves of this inner reality of soul freedom. I am free. I am free. Very nice. To come out, we'll straighten that left knee. Exhale, arms down. Step toward the chair. And then just bring yourself into a comfortable Tadasana, standing mountain pose. Deep, full breaths in and out. Very nice. From here, we'll come into Padahastasana using the back of the chair for support. So you can keep your hands here the whole time, or you can step away from it knowing that you'll come to it in a moment. The hands are on the thighs, lifting and lengthening through the crown of the head as we inhale. Hinge at the hips as you exhale and come forward. So keeping the hands on the thighs, and sometimes once I come down, I'll reposition my feet. You're looking down towards the floor, keeping the back lengthened, so reaching through the crown of the head and the tailbone simultaneously. A nice stretch on the back of the legs that extends all the way through the back. Nothing on earth can hold me. Breathing deeply, feel that sense. Taking the quality of inner freedom and affirming that nothing can bind or hold your consciousness. Nothing on earth can hold me. From here, we'll bring the hands to the chair, and sometimes I step my feet back to help lengthen the spine. Looking down towards the floor, a beautiful stretch through the arms and the back. Also still along the backs of the legs. You do have the option of rounding the spine, so not holding onto the chair if you prefer, but it's a nice way to come into the pose using the chair. Nothing on earth can hold me. I am free. I am free. Very nice. To come out of the pose, we'll walk ourselves towards the chair. Bring ourselves back once again to Tadasana. Body relaxed with a quality of inner stability. Standing mountain pose, very grounding and stabilizing. So pausing in between the poses. We're still in a pose, Tadasana, mountain. Nothing on earth can hold me. Padahastasana, the jackknife pose. Very nice. From here, we'll come into the chair for a spinal twist, and I'd like to show you another way to practice the twist. So if you've been coming to class this way, you'll recognize there's lots of different ways of doing it. So another way is to use a pillow or a blanket between the knees. And basically, it's about hip width apart. As I squeeze on the blanket to keep it in place, my knees are coming in a little bit. So depending on how thick it is, another way you can do it, let's see if I can. Sometimes you play with the one thing I've learned is over the years is that, allow yourself to play with the props a little bit. So don't feel like they're fixed for you. It's like, it just takes a while to kind of find, oh, that feels good. And also each day let it be fresh and new for you. So when we use the pillow, it's a way to keep the hips forward as the spine twists up, going each way. So we lift and lengthen through the crown of the head, and then beginning with the base of the spine in the left, we're going to move very slowly towards the left. We inhale, exhale, exhale, and you're just slowly moving up the spine, inhale, exhale, till you get to the point where you're looking over the left shoulder. And you might find that you really can feel a deeper spinal twist this way. It's a nice way to safely twist the spine because it keeps it lengthened. But again, the practice of truthfulness. Make sure there's no pain for you in the practice. Deep, full breaths in and out. The affirmation is, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Feel yourself a channel of divine light, divine friendship, goodwill to all. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. We'll inhale and exhale, bring yourself back to center. You can keep the pillow as it is, or you can just rest with the pillow on top. Sometimes because you've been squeezing, it feels better to just let the legs rest a little. Turn the palms of the hands upward, relax the body, lifting the gaze. Mentally affirming, I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. Very nice. Let's go to the other side. So we'll take our pillow, our blanket again. Get that to just a size that feels good for you. Just about hip width. Doesn't have to be exact. Pressing in to hold it, and it's a nice way of stabilizing the hips. So we'll lift and lengthen on the inhale, and exhale very slowly, begin to move towards the right. Inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale, inhale, exhale. Eventually turning the head just to gently look back over the right shoulder. Swami Kriyananda said that in this asana, which is Ardha Matsyendrasana, energy floods the heart center, and then it continues to rise to the spiritual eye, purifying the love in the heart to include all. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. This is our true soul nature. See if you can sense that truth, your own ability, the inner capacity to send kindness to all. I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. To come out of the pose, we inhale and exhale slowly, unwind. Take the blanket or pillow, you can just place it on your lap, turn the palms upward. This is a nice position for meditating. We'll move into Vajrasana, the firm pose. Deep, full breaths in and out. Just each asana builds on the previous asana. So I radiate love and goodwill to soul friends everywhere. all this beautiful energy, light, divine love flowing out as a blessing to all. And then your consciousness comes back to center. You become very quiet and still. Lift the gaze to the spiritual eye. Resting in the quality of inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. In stillness, I touch my inner strength. Vajrasana, the firm pose. Very nice. So from here, we will send out a blessing of light and joy to all. So let's rub our hands together. Visualize light and joy coming into the hands. We'll lift them and chant Om together 3 times. Om. 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 Okay, dear soul, so good to be with you today.